Okay, decent jump ball. Okay, Dan, you fill in. Find where you're going to fill in. Did you check the arrow? After the jump, you check the arrow. Make sure it's set correctly and fill in the trail. Okay, on the transition, I'm going to be looking at the C to make sure you're not looking at the ball. Trail always has the ball in the transition. Okay, where did that foul occur? Dan? Double whistle, we had double whistle, right? Whose primary is the key? That's the lead. So Dan, you had the second whistle, which is okay. Secondary, post up. Look at your partner. Your partner was on the sideline though. Joel should have been down more on the inline. But whatever you do to get a key, your best angle. But Dan, you should have let Joel get that. Okay, so we had the hand check. That was good. Good. Free throw mechanics were decent. Remember, C and T, you're there to make sure the lead doesn't screw up. So you keep your fingers up until he tells you, because you want to make sure everything he does is correct. Yep. Good call.
Line him up. Two coming, guys. Line him up.
Spot it. There you go. Shuffle the feet before I start the dribble.
Well slow. Add that 9. Come on.
Yeah. These Troy's guards do a great job getting their defenders off of them.
Good high hand. Good.
Good. Nice pass. So far, defense is keeping their hands off. Okay, now on that foul, I'd have liked to seen the T, James and Joel come in. I got your shooter. We're going to do that every time we have a free throw situation, so we always bring the right shooter too. Okay guys, our rotations are looking decent. Both teams are playing pretty decent. Okay. So if we're going down, we're going to bounce that ball across the lane. We're not going to force a rotation. So I had a bounce call and we had a foul. Both whistles are pretty close. Remember, James, that if the ball is being on inbounds from the sideline, from the free throw line down, it's you're bouncing the ball. And Dan took the ball and he looked at it and said, you know what, let's bring it above the free throw line. That was good. Way to go, Dan, to cover James. And, you know, it brings up another situation, and especially in pregame, you guys want to discuss. Whoever spots the ball, that's where you're going to bring it in. Right or wrong, we're not going to show up our partner during the game, but just bring it up at halftime or after the game. But wherever we spot it, that's where we're going to bring it. And if we have to cover our partner, great. But okay, shooter, guys, point out the shooter. Without being diligent about it, it's going to come back and bite you sooner or later, you know. Maybe not in this game, but we get a little lackadaisical about stuff, and I know you've done a few games, and now it's like putting it in your muscle memory. Good job, guys. So far, let's go. We got 5 minutes. Ooh, crap. Look on the tape on that last one when Blue got the ball and took 2 steps down. Did he catch the ball and then brought his pivot foot down? That was a tough one since the lead is right next to him. But just check and see if that was a travel. Nobody said anything. the shooters? Okay. Hey Dan, just something that you just want to be aware of when you're looking for the number. You know, just standing where you are and then pointing at the kid to ask him for the number a couple times you point, just doesn't look crisp. You can go towards him and ask, what's your number? Turn around. But when you just kind of stand there and point like that, what's your number, what's your number, what's your number? It just doesn't look like what higher level officials will do. If you want to know the number, come up closer to the kid and ask him. Just be aware of it. It's not really a big deal, but as you want to go up in levels, it becomes a big deal. The little things. Okay, that's the C's ball. Good. See, you got to pick that up. I can't tell if that ball is in front of you if you pick it up, if you're just shifting your eyes, but you'll tell me by the way you move your body, your torso, to the ball. Remember, when it comes over half court on that side of the jump circle, that's your ball, C. Be aggressive, own your primary, pick that ball up. And the communication we talk about is your body language. Okay, who's the shooter? Come on. Okay, point out your shooter. I got your shooter. Here we go. Right away. So that your partner feels he doesn't have to worry about it. Plus, everybody on the court, the coaches, when they start hearing you as a team talking with each other, they go, these guys know what's going on. Now I'm wondering too, Joel nailed a hand check at the beginning of the half, and I'm wondering if that call there set a standard where the kids now are playing much better. You're not seeing all the hands all over the place. So we stayed diligent on that. First half's almost over. We'll talk about it, maintaining it in the second half. That's where it gets a little bit more sloppy. Or is just both teams are pretty fundamentally sound? We'll have to find out. There's just been some nice plays. Nice fundamentally sound plays on both sides. Joel, that's all yours, man. We're doing women's college. Got to open up your body to that. Okay, good, Dan's got it. Yep, travel, spot the ball, good job. Subs coming in, watching our partners. Okay, we're under a minute. Mentioned something about that.
Strong here, Sam.
Nice. That's where the two hands crap happens all the time, is that close up. The guy wants to dribble, use his skills, catches him, you know, flat-footed or off balance, and he's got to kind of maintain his coverage. He puts two hands on the body, just like that. Okay, C has last second shot, right? Beware the clock, start counting down in your head once you get 15, 10. Okay, C's got it. C blow it. C's blows it. Boop. That's yours. I didn't hear a whistle.
My bad, yep.
Okay.
My bad.
So who's got the ball?
Coming in.
Should be blue.
Blue ball, yeah. Black.
Okay, we're good on that? All right. I made mention, I said, you had the hand check at the beginning, right? And it looks like that set the tempo because their hands are pretty good. Even though there's a lot of cutting, until you got the two hands right up here, which was great. You know?
That was at the end of the game.
Yes, and that's what usually happens when they're up close like that and the guy's trying to goop him and he gets a move on him and he gets off balance, he puts his hands right on him, you know? And you saw that was great. So in the second half, let's set that tempo again, you know, because it's going to get a little bit sloppier. That was really good. And it was a lot of clean basketball. There was some great fundamental sound stuff that each of those kids were doing.
I thought we did a good job, and I thank Doug for communicating with them and trying to stay positive, even though it's hard because you know damn well they know what they're doing, and when you be positive with them, they look at you like, I hate doing what you're saying, but still got to try, you know. So
okay, a couple things in this half what I want to see. You make a call, we have a shooter, and we have a foul. We're shooting. I want the other two guys immediately, come on, I got your shooter. But that does, it just looks crisp. Everybody over here looks like those guys got their act together. They got a team. Okay. You know, is it critical? It may one time become critical. We don't know. But we keep on the fundamentals and we do it soundly and crispy all the time because it just as a team, it just makes you look so good. The other thing too, as a C, when the ball comes over half court, on this side and you're the C, this is your ball. All right? So you got to decide when it's in my primary, do I own it and take control of it? That's one thing all of us got to get it better. In our primary, we control and own that. So if you're coming up to get it, and I'm aggressive, when that comes over as a C, I'm looking at it and starting to walk over, but then when it passes over, I go right back down. But if I take it, that lead has to come over. All right? You know, it might be here just a little bit, but if I come and see it, the lead has to be thinking, I'm over. And good. Now on the lead, and when you're there, you got the ball, you're standing there, the ball might be here, and yeah, you could see it, but I can't tell if you own it. I could tell when you take this part of your body, it goes right there. Yes. Take it, it's yours. Because then you're telling everybody, I got it. I don't care what you're doing. Get off the ball. The same with the lead. On some of us right now, we're doing high school, and the ball's right here, and it's in because you got a big area to cover. You got to own that with your body and show me that you got it. Because if you're like this and the body's there, it doesn't show me crap. Just boom, I got it. I'm taking it. So it's little nitpicky things. You guys are making the right calls. It's really good. Now what we're looking for is that the mechanical part. Show me that you own your primary. So you know the ball's in there. That's right.
Do the shooter. You want a verbal on that too, right? A lot of times I just point. Is that okay? On the shooter, you want a verbal though too, right?
I got your shooter because when you make the call.
Sometimes I don't like to do that because I don't want to
single him out, or you know.
And I don't want to distract the caller from.
But what you're doing, when I hear you say that, I make the call. I have no worries about whatever's happening. Right. If I don't hear you, then I'm going, oh crap, I hope they got the shooter.
Right. Well, but I'm just on this one you had down here. Did you have the kid that was tying the shoe, or did you have 7? Because there was 3 or 4 kids.
7 was the one.
7 was the one. Okay.
There was just some confusion on that other kid because he didn't see anybody going up.
Right. Okay.
I thought the same thing.
Right, because I thought it was the kid that was tying the shoe because he was in the mix as well.
All right, guys, good job. Okay, so we're going to be heading into the second half. And this is what I was saying, you got 3 good officials. Now, as a crew, what do we look like? As a team. You know, we talked about the free throw a little bit. Minor things. But I tell you, if you guys are, you know, sharp on that, when you look at the video, just like, boy, that crew is a, you know, you are a team out there, and not just individuals. And that's what really women's basketball is all about. We do the mechanicals crispy. We do the fundamentals, boom, because 1, it prevents us from making mistakes. 2, it makes us look even better as a team. And then as you look at the video, look at postures. Look at your, how you look. You know, how are my hands by my side? Am I lurching forward? Do I have my shoulders back? Do I look really relaxed when I'm out there? How do I present myself on the court? And you know, you've seen guys when they make calls, they just look great out there. Own it. Very good. Way to open up, Joel. Okay, a double whistle. And it was coming from Dan's primary, so he should have it. So lead, yep. You know, you're just gonna post it and just tell yourself, I'm confirming that call. Here's what I am. Okay, Joe, that's yours. That's where you want to open up a little bit more and own that. A strong posture, open up to it, and just tell, I'm owning this. You're at a little, you know, you're at a little angle on that. Nice. Go, go, go. That's good. Telling her, good rotation, Joe, that was good. But he was right here. I'd have liked to seen you come and open up to that. Telling your partner, hey, I'm taking everything here. Yep. Good job, good job. I think James, if you had a better angle, when they put that arm bar on him, that's what they're calling. When that kid put the arm bar on his side as he was going up, that's what they want called. And when it comes down the middle of the lane like that, it's tough to find, but we need to see that to call that. That's yours, three-pointer. That's where James, that three-point was yours. You should have had a signal in your body telling everybody you're watching in that area. Two hands right there on the dribbler, right? Joel or James, that one needs to be called. That's exactly what they want called. Okay, Dan, just a mechanical point. You had two fists with fingers pointing on the ground to spot the ball. Is that the proper mechanic? We only used the two fingers pointing on the ground when there was on a rebound, whether we're staying or going, but that was an offensive drive to the hoop. So it's just up, ball's right here, and then go. Just like a normal spot. Again, is it a big deal? But those little things that you want to try to get to the next level to be better than other people starts becoming a big deal, because it's the little things that change, you know, makes the difference between you and somebody else. That's all. Yep. Yep, good job. call. Kids are playing decent, you know, decent basketball. Nothing stupid, which is nice. Own it. There you go. Okay, again, guys, I'd have loved it better if you had come in and boom, I got your shooter. Make it obvious. Make it crisp. Pushed him from behind. Stupid foul. Everybody saw it though. That's when sometimes you're going to get people, let them play. That's just stupid basketball. I wish there was a signal to say, stupid skills. But those calls do make a difference. Tells the kids to wake up. Yep. Yes. Nice. Also, we're in bonus now. Okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
So we know one now that we're in bonus. Next one will be bonus.
Well, Black will be shooting.
Yeah.
9 will be shooting. See, when both of you came out and pointed, I got your shooter 9 on that timeout, it looked so nice. Now, if we're as crisp on that on every shot that we're getting a shooter on, it just, when you look at from an aerial view, it just looks really nice compared to one guy going, you know, something like this or just coming up.
That one I should have remembered that after I gave it up to him. It's like, man, you could have got the shooter now, you know. So, but we got it on the timeout. So.
Yeah, and it looks really nice. You'll see. We got a nice aerial, and boom, both of you got them.
So far from the past history with Black, they're playing pretty good. So let's just stay focused on it. And,
it's a nice game.
And stay with it. We got another 7 minutes to go. Pretty good game.
And the last foul you called, those are one of the things I call stupid fouls.
Right.
Why did the kid do that?
Exactly. And he looks at me like, I didn't do anything. I'm like,
you just pushed him, You go, boop. I just wish there was a signal where you go, stupid foul.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's just like, what the hell? One up until your buddy tells you different. There you go.
get a hand up.
Yes. Nice. All right. Gotta play better defense than that. Kid's trying, but he's not in front of the player. Dan brings it in. Good, okay. Nice play. Little guy. There was nothing. Okay. Good foul. Telling the kids, man, keep it clean. Don't get stupid. Okay, in that instance, a double foul or double whistle, great. What I like to do to my partner, if I had this situation like that, instead of pointing at him about taking it, I immediately point to the shooter, and that just tells my partner, man, Mike's not taking it. He's focused on the shooter. I'm taking it.
Yes, that could be the elbow to the face.
Wow. On that play, when you see it from an area view, you had two bodies that collided with him on the side. Are any one of those bodies on the side in legal guarding position? So the shooter was sandwiched on the side. That should have been called there, James. A body bump on the side like that is not legal. That's what they want called. Here's Joel, good. We got shooter. Yeah, both people should have got the shooter. Dan got it. Okay, so what is the rotation on that? It's front court status, yes. Nice, Joel. Exactly correct. That's not a bump and run. And if you may be the only one on that team that knows that, so what? Force the rotation to be correct. That was nice, Joel. Yes. James would have been nice if you would have pointed out the shooter too. Good. Way to pass it off, Joel. So James was able to pick it up. Uh-oh. So I had a double whistle, James, right? Things that go down the lane to the hoop is who's primary. Not saying your whistle was wrong, but you are the secondary on that. The lead has everything coming down from the free throw line to the hoop. So that was Joel's, and he was trying to tell you that he was going to take it.
It's not as it is.
Especially women's college, we have to be very cognizant of that, because that is an emphasis.
If the kid's like, that's not a flagrant one, that's not a contact, it's not an F2 or an F2 or an ejection one, that's just a contact technical foul. That's a point of interruption, not a big deal. You know how that because that's not one of those. But I think it needs to be more clarification because it also says literally naming those unsporting like technical foul. So that is unsporting, and that's unsporting. That's why we give it technical foul.
Okay, we're at one. Bouncing the ball across, good. Okay, Dan, those your subs. Should be telling James to stay off of that. And James, yeah. James, you're right. But what you initially would do is blow your whistle, boom, and point to Dan. And get his attention. So he should have been doing that. Bouncing it across. Yep. Don't be stupid, man. There's no way that. Hi there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. See, he's got it. Okay. Remember, in women's basketball, it's not hands up to kill the clock. It's kill the clock like this.